I was listening to my favorite podcast. Was it perhaps a plus episode? No, it was this one.
Welcome to Mysterious Universe, Season 31, Episode 8. Coming up on this show, we've got reflective apparitions of time when an entity comes knocking and river-tubing demonic...
Tubing. I was trying to listen to this like last night or the night before. I fucking subscribe to their podcast. I pay for the extra fucking premium bullshit. I've been listening to this podcast since I was 13. No, since I was 12. Right? I've been listening to this podcast like more than half my life. And I sit down to listen to this episode and I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it.
Incursions in Nebraska. I'm your host, Benjamin Grundy. Joining me is Aaron Wright.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you can come back to give us a hot, spicy content like river-tubing demonic incursions.
I didn't know.
River tubing. His voice does not fit what he looks like at all.
I know what tubing was. I had to look it up.
Tubing.
I was reading this book today.
You don't know what tubing is?
No idea
You
what
don't know what
tubing was.
tubing
Trust
is?
the light, eternal life.
Oh, dear.
I wouldn't normally read this kind of book, especially for the show. But then I read the byline, which is UFO whistleblower. UFO encounters that led me to Jesus Christ. And the whole center of this story is tubing.
Tubing.
And I was like, what is
Oh,
You never heard of tubing?
Tubing. You've never heard of tubing, Adam? You're not aware of tubing? Tubing.
I know what it is now, but no, I'd never heard of the term.
I covered blacks and UFOs. They did not get to it first. Sometimes they get to content before I did. Usually if it's like a book, they'll cover it and then I learn about it and then I present it to you guys. But blacks and UFOs belongs to me. Okay? Blacks and UFOs I got to first.
Tubing.
Tubing.
So you sit in a tube and you float
You
down the
sit
river
in a
with a
tube. What's not to understand? You go tubing.
beer, right? That's my understanding of
Well,
it now.
sometimes at other times you're like strung behind a speedboat and you get pulled along and it can be a lot of fun.
How do you know what tubing is? You've never
How do
been
you know what
tubing.
Do it over the back of
tubing
Coolum.
is?
Do they?
Yeah, so like just the
What's
next
it called?
suburb over.
Coolum River tubing.
No, it's like the Coolum Water Park or something.
Yeah, I've just never heard it called tubing.
Tubing.
What do they call it here? They call it something else here.
Tubing.
We call it tubing. We call it fucking tubing. Tubing with a T. You piece of fucking shit. It's with a T. Tubing. Tubing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get that heated about this. I'm sorry. But it's tubing. It's not fucking tubing. Oh my god. I could not fucking handle it. I listened to this to fall asleep. And I couldn't do it. I could not fucking do it, okay? They're not British, they're Australian. Why are they that fucking bad about pronouncing their T's?
I don't call it tubing.
Oh, you
I've
know
never
what?
heard
We
of
are
it.
we are a bit backwards here in Queensland. Sometimes it's called banana boating.
Exactly. If he said
Banana boating.
I was saved by Jesus while banana boating, I would have thought, okay, I know what this
They can say boating. They can say boating just fine. They don't say boaching.
story's about. I'm
Okay.
totally on board.
Fair
What
enough.
is tubing?
What is tubing? I am not irrationally angry, okay? I am having a very logical reaction to people refusing to pronounce a word properly.
So what you get in this inflatable tube and
You get in this inflatable tube. It's okay, Seamus. You can let people be wrong on the internet about things. It's okay, Seamus. You can let people be wrong about things on the internet. It's fine. It's okay. It doesn't hurt you.
You float down the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you pull behind a boat. It's great.
Tubing is the new water type Pokemon. Pasta. Yeah, let me get some pasta.
All of that happens in this river in Nebraska, except there's weird men in black attacking your tubing business. Like your tubing business is under attack from
tubing business.
triangular-shaped UFOs, weird men in black in the bushes, mantis-like entities.
Why? Because someone saw a UFO while they were sitting in a tube?
In a
It's
tube?
all got to do with this tubing business. It's
Tubing business.
from Jeremiah Johnson, who ran this tubing
I'd like
enterprise.
again to clarify that I absolutely love and idolize these men, and that, you know, without them doing what they do, I would not be who I am doing what I do. And, you know, one of my biggest fucking accomplishments in life was getting both of them to be my mutuals on Twitter and, like, regularly interacting with my fucking posts. But I am... So, I need to strangle them, like, in this moment. I want to throttle them. I've never been this upset with them. They've said some really fucking crazy shit on this show about, like, I don't know. They've said some fucked up shit on this show about, like, their opinions on certain things that I do not agree with, but I've always supported and respected and accepted them and their opinions and everything. But tubing, the lightning flashed when I said that. Nature agrees with me.
With his uncle Fred in Nebraska.
I think tubing and enterprise is a contradiction of
Aaron, you shut the fuck up. I will fucking strangle you.
terms.
No, these
That's
guys
fine.
were in 2017. They had the whole tubing market.
Oh, did they? The whole tubing market? The tubing market. The tubing market? They had the whole tubing market. I want to fucking throw something, chat. I want to fucking whip something across the room. I just... Oh.
Locked down in this particular river area in Nebraska. Have I got their oh no, I don't have my screen sharing set up. But it's called Tank and Tube River Rides now, and they've changed the name. But
Did they spell it tube?
It was called Uncle Fred's something, like Uncle Fred's River something. But the acronym,
Something corny, right?
something starting with O. The acronym was UFO. So they start this business, this tubing business in Nebraska called UFO.
Mm-hmm.
And after about
I'm not
2 years of
irrationally
dominating the
angry. Are you people telling me you can sit here and listen to them say this? And you can sit here and listen to them say fucking tube when they're trying to say tube? You can sit here and you can fucking listen to that, and you can listen to them say these words, and you can be okay, and you're just like, oh yeah, no, it's fine, they have an accent. You're fine with that. You're okay with it. You don't have any fucking problems with what's going on here on this stream. I think I need to end the stream. I don't think I've ever been this upset on stream before. I think I need to walk away. I need to cool off. Can I have a fucking gamer moment?
tubing industry.
Tubing industry! Ah! I swear fucking Ah! Ugh. We're only 3 minutes into this video and I'm having a fucking breakdown.
UFOs start showing up
Ugh.
over their business.
What?
Yeah.
What, suggesting that like somehow by just
Ugh.
simply using the term UFO it attracted UFOs?
It did something.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And lucky
right.
Jesus was there to save them from the UFOs taking over their tubing
I'm
business.
so glad you're back.
That's what's coming up.
I'm so pleased you're back. Well, that's coming up in
What
a
have you
plot
got?
extension towards the end of the show. For this show,
Oh,
actually,
that's
though,
the
I
Plutz
wanted us to
extension,
look at
guys.
something a little bit
I
different.
can't in good faith show you the tubing section of their show because, you know, that's for paid members only, like me. And I can't share it with the rest of you because that would be, you know, not good for them and their copyright and their business if someone was putting their paid content out on the internet for free. I'm so sorry. We can't get into the tubes.
Immersed
I
in
have to
what
stop.
could
I'm
essentially, and I've
clenching
spoken
my
about
jaw
this,
so
about time being a
hard.
substance in another dimension that were some of the
Okay. That was the only I fell asleep after that part. This is I'm going to leave an angry comment actually.
some of the classic stories that come.
I went to sleep so mad. I did.